By many accounts, one of the most underrated home venues in all of the NFL resides in the heart of Nashville, Tennessee, and that's where we find ourselves at Nissan Stadium. Today, we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the Tennessee Titans. On the Houston sideline, quarterback C.J. Stroud. A couple of touchdown passes for him in the victory a week ago. On the Tennessee side is Cam Ward. He's got his guys ready for battle in front of a sold-out crowd that is ready to rock on EA Sports. The first quarter of the season already in the rear-view mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. So out come the Texans for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their 6'3" quarterback.
Well, he did go 2-2 in the last ball game. Well, actually, he went 2-2-1, with the 1 being the victory.
Yeah.
That's the bottom line there. But wasn't it funny at practice? He threw one when we were watching, threw an interception, and the defense got on him a little bit, good-naturedly. But they're letting him know, you got to cut down those interceptions. We can't bail you out all the time.
Yeah, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. But as you said, they got the win in that effort last week.
A gain of 15. First down, Houston.
First down, they run again. Here's Montgomery. And he's across the 45. It'll be second down. You talk about this Titan defense. They were very solid last week in the victory over Baltimore.
Yeah, they pitched a shutout in that game, didn't they? And those don't come around all that often in the NFL. The ability to keep someone out of the end zone and also from kicking one through the post. Well done.
Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. A shotgun snap to Stroud. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. And here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. So here are the Titans backed up to start this drive. They're led out by the former #1 overall pick from the University of Miami. It's Cam Ward.
And his stat line last week, that's not going to get him to the Pro Bowl. All right, no touchdowns, no interceptions, but they won. And so the bottom line for him is team won, managed the game effectively, led them to victory. He's doing all the right things.
That's dumped off to Pollard. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line.
Back at the 21-yard line.
Ward. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 12.
Now a give here to Pollard. Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Titans. Tony Pollard, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Titans get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
And here on 3rd down, your #1 goal, don't be a hero, just get the first down. But here, once he gets past the line of scrimmage, the field opens up for him, and he's able to take it right up the gut and into the end zone.
Joey
Sly on for the extra point. And this is good. Our score, 7-0 Tennessee.
Makes the score Titans 7.
So that drive,
Texans
4 plays. And a long run there in the end to top it off. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away.
The Texans take over 1st and 10.
Out come the Texans as you get a look at offensive coordinator Nick Caley. These guys trail here in this first half, and now they'll focus on trying to get some points on this upcoming drive. Good starting field position for the Houston Texans here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll start by running the option to the right. Stroud is hit, and the ball is loose. There he goes, left side. And they are going to bring this one back. A fumble return touchdown for the Titans. Huge, huge play by the defense, not only to force the fumble, obviously, but to return it for a touchdown.
And I know it's no fun for anyone who plays offense, but isn't it fun to see how a defense rallies when there's a fumble return and everyone tries to find someone to block and bring it all the way home?
I always like their celebrations because they don't get there that often.
No, they're not choreographed very well usually.
Slide for the PAT.
For the point after.
And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead.
14. Texans.
The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. And the football going back over now to the Houston Texans. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Cody Barton in coverage.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Stroud. They've got his man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10.
And the Texans first down.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
Cordell Flott on the coverage.
Stroud. To the sideline and incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Again, it's Stroud. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he is stopped just short on 3rd down. Got 9 yards, but needed 10.
A gain of 9 on the play, but it brings up 4th down.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Texans football to start quarter 2. Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th. Running for it, Montgomery. And this is going to come up well short as they stop him on 4th down. And hold on here because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
They fake the handoff. Now Ward. And that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
By Derek Stingley.
To throw, here's Ward. And that nearly intercepted. Boy, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. But instead, it's 4th down. And look at this. It's a fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Here's Stroud. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
Intended for Jaden Higgins.
2nd and 10.
Cordell Flott on the coverage.
Stroud looking to throw. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Texans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 12. 1st down,
Mills. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them at the end zone as the 1st half winds down.
Fights loose. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. David Montgomery, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Texans have got it back to within a score. The PAT good. It would draw him closer, but hold on just a second. A flag is down on the field.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
And that flag accepted. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense and running back Tony Pollard set to go back to work. And he's been a tough man to stop in this 1st half. He's putting up some big numbers already, and we have yet to reach halftime. Looking to put a drive together. So the drive's going to start with Pollard. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. They go play action with Ward. And incomplete.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Throwing now, Ward. That is caught. And he will have the Titans 1st down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
And the Titans 1st down.
Here's Ward. Left side, he's got Robinson. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter. 14-7. 2nd and a couple. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. And quickly they get to the line.
That's good for a Titans 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line.
On the tackle. Tackled back at the 41-yard line.
2nd down, Pollard again. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up
throwing is Ward. And this almost intercepted. Not sure he saw the free safety that time. But lucky, incomplete. That'll bring up 4th down.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
And they're going to try this again. It's another fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And the Texans take over an excellent field position. First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Mills now. Throw right side here, going to be incomplete.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him out.
Mills can't get away, and down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get out to the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning the one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And with a 14-7 lead, they might just be happy to take this thing on into the tunnel. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he's going to have a first down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. A final shot before break. Ward. Oh, and that is incomplete. So halftime straight ahead. Let's get you down to the Sunshine State and Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. The first month of the season has come and gone. Some early surprises, some early disappointments as well. Let's get into it. Our journey through the NFL starts now. We begin at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. The Cowboys at home to take on Tampa Bay. And this is Baker Mayfield. He's going to locate Chris Godwin. 16 yards on the touchdown pass. The Buccaneers continue to have enough. They make it 5 straight wins to start the new year. Got another one to get to right now. How about Gang Green, the Jets, as they host the Cleveland Browns? And this is Garrett Wilson. He's going to pull this one in, and then he sets his sights towards the end zone. This is going to be a 41-yard touchdown. The Jets still trail, however, and that game's gone to half. Lastly, our editors have made the call. Who's our impact player from Week 5? Well, it's this man. And it's Trevor Lawrence. Hooking up with his man for the touchdown here, one of 3 touchdown passes for him in the ballgame. The Jaguars do, however, wind up falling in this one. With that, here's a look at the rest of the action from around the NFL here in Week 5, the first weekend of October. Meanwhile, in our game, a fairly even first half, all things considered. 14-7 is the halftime score as we get you back out to Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Okay, Scott, thank you. And this one's still anybody's game. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand in this second half as we are about to get underway. A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Tennessee. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him, kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. Now Joey Slye for the point after. It's good, and it is now 21-7. And so it was a little bit of a shorter kick. He caught it at the 10, and then he was able to take off, go the rest of the way 90 yards to the other end zone for the kick return touchdown. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And he returns this to the 22. Out come the Texans as you get a look at offensive coordinator Nick Caley. Looking to put a drive together. Stroud off the play fake. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. Solomon Thomas able to record his 5th sack of the season.
What a nice read and play by the defensive tackle. Never bought the play-action fake. Went right for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Throwing, Mills. And his throw is incomplete. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Mills to throw it. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. Well, the passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
It's fielded at the 45. An excellent return that time, 26 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10.
At the 28-yard line.
It'll be a handoff to Pollard. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
On play action, Ward. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Wan'Dale Robinson, his 1st touchdown on the year. And the Titans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Sly on for the extra point. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. Taken at the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Mills can't get away, and down he goes. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Mills. And that is incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. So here are the Titans to take over on offense. They're working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start 1st and 10. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. And quickly they get to the line.
That's good for the Titans.
Off the play fake, Ward. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Running right, it's Pollard. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. Here's Pollard again. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material. Swinging this out for Pollard. And the Titans are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
That's another Titans 1st down.
Spears. And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. Tyjae Spears, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Titans are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Sly for the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Texans offense now, they get set to head back on the field here. Good starting field position for the Houston Texans here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Off the play fake, Mills. This pass complete to Higgins. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it's 2nd down.
Jaden Higgins. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. And that's going to do it. Clock hits zeros. They're not going to get another playoff. Time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Nashville. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
It's a gain of 6. 1st down, Houston.
Now Mills. He'll get this underneath to Montgomery. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this 2nd half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 38-yard line. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. They'll look to throw again. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Back to throw again. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. No move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up.
That's good for a Titans 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
1st down, and it's Pollard again. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 5.
On the tackle. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and
that one looks like he'll throw here.
38-yard line.
Throw left side complete. That's Robinson. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 21.
And the Titans first down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
They'll pitch this out to Pollard. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. They'll come up 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 18-yard line.
On the toss, it's Spears. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So for the Titans, they improved to 5-0 now on the young season. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Indianapolis Colts. Meanwhile, for Houston, the loss will move them back to 3-2 on the year. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
It's hard to believe we're already more than a month into the season. I'm Scott Hansen, and this is the Week 5 edition of the EA Sports Weekly Recap presented by Lowe's. Earn your Sunday. Lots to get to. We'll begin in Nashville. The Titans at home to take on the Houston Texans. And it's the Tennessee special teams that come up with a special play. Short kickoff, and after getting through that first wave of tacklers, there's no one left. He's going all the way. Touchdown. The Titans have no problem in this one. They win it going away. From there, let's look in on the Bills and the Rams from SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. And this is the reigning league MVP, Matthew Stafford. One of his 3 touchdown passes on the night. The Rams wind up taking this one by a touchdown. Next up, we take a look at this week's NFL injury report. The big news of the week is the New York Jets and the heart and soul of their defense, the middle linebacker. It was an injury that didn't look good, and it turns out it's a dislocated ankle. He's likely to miss an extended stretch of games, but we could see him again in November. Time now for our Player of the Week from Week 5. And we'll hand the award to this man, Jordan Tyson. He was fantastic in the road win in the Superdome. As he finishes with 8 grabs on the game, he was open throughout the proceedings. The Saints, with an important W, they didn't want to start 1-4, and they won't following their victory here. A look now at this week's top performers in the NFL. Next up, let's show you some numbers. Here are your league leaders in receiving through the first month plus of the season. With that, a look at the rest of what went on in week number 5. 30 teams in action, with Kansas City and Carolina the first to have their respective bye weeks. Until next week, Scott Hansen, good night from Orlando.